Welcome back to our channel, Hoteliers Kenya, where we are featuring hoteliers who have made remarkable difference and good contribution to our industry in their own ways. And we just go straight to our interview. And maybe Mr. Baraza, welcome to our channel.
Thank you very much, Peter.
I know a lot of investors would be looking for someone who can hold them from the whole journey of investing, from inception, the constructions, up to a successful operations of a hotel. Maybe before we close, the industry, there's an influx of industry of people who have not yet trained in the schools of hospitality, but are now practicing in our industries. Would you comment on the role of training institutions in building the skill set for our industry, and whether they are doing enough generally across the country?
The one thing is, I'm a perfect example of somebody who never went to Italy. I never went to Italy. From Nairobi University, I got the chance to be trained on the job. Then subsequently, I used to go back to Italy College for the management development programs. So the two shaped me into what I am. So definitely, training colleges are supposed to be centers of excellence. Training colleges are supposed to enable operators to benchmark, because as a training college, you have access to resources that an individual hotel will not have. So you are supposed to be a center of excellence, so that when we send, even on a part-time basis, a student to you, they need to come back more sharper, more focused than they were before. So you have a critical role to play in terms of getting us the students. Now, whether you guys when you're getting students, I don't know what it is whether there is a process you take them through so that you can determine the traits of an individual students to the particular aspects of the hospitality. Because I might be the brightest student because I memorize better, I'm a fast reader, but I'm very poor at human relations. So if you take purely based on grade, you'll get somebody who is aloof most of the time in an industry which needs openness. So you guys have a role to play, critical role to play, but maybe, I don't know, when you come to identifying the students to put in the various courses, you need to look at, to match their characteristics to the requirements of the industry. Yes.
Oh, wonderful. I also know you are doing your PhD.
Yes.
Maybe you can tell us about that and the solution and the knowledge gap you want to fill.
Going to school as a hotelier is not easy, because when you're in operation, the number of hours you're required permanently, your phone is supposed to be on permanently. So, of course, I thank those who are my bosses at Mayfair when I was doing my master's, because they enabled me to have the bridge necessary for me to do the PhD. I had flexible timetable, so I was able to go for classes. When it was time for exams, I got the chance to do the exams. So I specialized in HR at MBA for the simple reason that I realized for me to succeed, I relied 100% on the team. So I needed to do it right. Then at PhD, I'm doing a PhD in management and leadership at Management University. I've completed my data collection. I've done data analysis. I'm in the process of completing the write-up, writing my report. And I looked at, I'm looking at leadership, because the world over, it's leadership and all its tenets which is driving industry. And the hotel industry, apart from those in academia, as practitioners, because of pressure of time and the work, we've actually not had time to go back to school. We do go for seminars which are relevant to the jobs we do. But my dream was to go beyond work. My dream was to go back in academia so that I can give. And the complaints I had about the stuff I was getting from you guys, I can also help to share so that those who are in the industry can continue benefiting. Benefiting. So the whole reason for going back was so that I can join academia and continue contributing to the growth of the industry.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
I think what would be your parting shot to someone who is at every level of this hospitality career, whether he has joined a hotel school, whether he has just been employed, his first job as a casual, of course most of us start as a casual, or someone is a new manager, what would be your parting shot to succeed in the profession of hospitality?
You know, if you look at most of these manufacturing industries, some of them have huge research and development budgets because they research, develop new products. In the hotel industry, the needs of the customers is ever changing, but we don't have that element of R&D in the sense that we expect our product to be refreshed every day, but we don't give an opportunity to the people to make mistakes, because when you do R&D, it means you do research, you make mistakes, you perfect, then you become the best that you can be. So first, from a management point of view, for people to use initiative, for people to be creative, you need to allow for mistakes without coming down on people as a ton of bricks. My first general manager used to tell me, Nizar Aluf used to tell me that the first mistake I made was his, because he gave me a job which I was not properly trained for. So he allowed me to make mistakes, but only the first one. The second one was mine, because the first mistake was for me to learn from. The second one was mine. So if I've learned, then it means he didn't expect the second mistake to be made. So we need to use initiative. We need to be creative in what to do, but most importantly, we need to learn the art of collaboration, not competition. Because when we join the job at the same level, most times it's like a race. We want to be the best because we are fighting for a particular position, instead of the collaboration, because the collaboration is what will make you serve me to serve a customer. You know, so we have to learn the art of collaboration, and then the rest will.
The art of collaboration.
Yes.
What would be your general comment about the hospitality industry in general? Is it growing? Why are we studying in Kenya specifically?
No, if you look at the amount of investments, the amount of money being spent to develop new hotels, it shows that people have done their research and they know there's huge potential in the industry. The only challenge I see for us is most of you guys in the university are developing managers. You're forgetting the technical skills, because everybody who's coming out with a degree in hospitality management, some of them think then they need to be managers in an industry where they've not mastered. So you need to structure the way it was structured when Hoteliers used to operate on its own, so that you have a very good waiter, you have a very good receptionist, you have a very good housekeeper, and then you have the management, so that at the technical level, we have people who are able to do the jobs right. But everybody who's coming out has a degree, but they are not masters of any aspect of the hotel industry. They are not. And it's not their fault. And when they come, we are frustrated with them and they are frustrated with us. So instead of judging them harshly, we need to relook at our approach so that they can get the skills they need, so that when they come to us, we are also happy that they have the capacity to deliver on those technical skills.
Yes, but generally you can say with the amount of investments that is coming up, hotels coming up.
The opportunities are there, but now the new ones are coming up, old ones, some of them are battling, which means now staff turnover is going to be the usual. Now, in an environment of such high supply and demand, you have a lot of labor with minimal opportunities. Only the best will survive. So if you're the one coming out of college, are you the best? So that when you come for an interview, if I have only 2 chances, come rain or sunshine, you are among the 2 who will get the job. Thanks, Peter. Guys, welcome to the Hotel channel. Those Hoteliers Kenya channel. What I've expressed are my personal views. The rest of you, obviously, from your own experience, you have your own views about what is going on. But it's through this such type of engagements that will continue to grow the industry to a level where we all feel it should be.
We'll continue to bring to you such interviews for you to learn from other hoteliers, those of you who would not have had a chance otherwise to have met Mr. Aggrey Baraza. If you want to interview with us, please comment below and we'll reach out to you. Just leave your email or just inbox us through our social media channels, that is Hoteliers Kenya. Thank you very much.